Oh, Jesus. Let me turn this off. Salute to the culture family. What is the deal, everybody? Thank you so much for being here with me. I think it's time to start the show. I'm just going to turn this music down so you don't hear my voice echo. Please tell me if it sounds horrible, if the voice is too loud, if the sound and music is too loud, let me know, and I'll adjust properly. Oh, damn, y'all actually came. All right, let's see. Brother Brandon L. Jet, thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. JBWR, my brother. Respect your work ethic, and the skills you got doing the telecommunications. No doubt. Miss Lou Casley. Oh, man, I appreciate your presence. Woman, you and your husband is inspiration. I want to be like you, all right? Miss Sec Amethyst, the lioness of videography, my homegirl, our friend, me and Ebony's friend. She has helped me behind the scenes. She is a good person, in my opinion, and she's just cool all around. I like hanging out with her. She's a positive influence. Oh, messed my mic up. She's a positive influence on everything that we do, and I wanted to succeed just like she wants me to. So I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate all y'all being here. All right, struggle streaming is right. You goddamn right. You know, struggling like a mom. Let me see if I can keep my my curses to a minimum. Get a G rating for this. All right. So, it's been a year. Last year, November 30th, I started this, and because of how I felt when I watched things that made me feel good, I wanted to try to bring that to other people. So I started. Oh, hold on a second before I continue. Mr. Ross's Realities. My wife and I was watching videos earlier. Salute to you, Kat. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. I'm not going to be able to post people's stuff to the comments as quickly as I normally do because now I'm actually hosting the thing my damn self. But I will do my best. So if you will bear with me for a second, let's do the roll call through the chat room. So we got Sweetie Pie, we got Miss Lou Casley. And we also have Mr. Ross's Realities. Oops. Let me know if the music is annoying or if it's too loud or if it's, not loud enough. Just Say something in the chat. I'm watching everything. I'm trying to stay ahead. I promised that I wouldn't run my mouth or keep y'all on here for too long. So, like I said, I'm trying to keep it short. None of that 3-4 hour craziness. I'm not a fan of that. I know we all got stuff to do. You know, we all got lives to lead and other things to watch. So I'm gonna stay on topic. You know, I'm gonna do what we came to do. Have a couple laughs. There goes JBWR. Respect you, Brandon. Respect you. All right. It's my first time coming in camera for myself. You know, I did appear in silhouette form on other people's channels, just because people asked me, and I feel honored for them to want me to come up there. So I did. I think the first person I came on to was Poppy Blanco, because he was like, "Come on, man, come on, man, come on." Man. So I just finally did on the phone for the first time. Then Michonne asked me, and I went on there again in ghost mode because I think the work is more important than what I look like, you know, even what I sound like. But I started putting voice to it after a while also. Let's see. Oh, ex-church girl is up in the house. What's happening, girl? Good to see you here. Thank you for coming through. Really appreciate it. Let me see something. I did start something before y'all got here. There we go. Struggle streaming, y'all. Struggling. If y'all bear with me for 1 second, I'm gonna have that loop because I like this one better. All right. So back to the chat. Oh, and in case this wasn't obvious, please, the channels that I put up, if y'all aren't down with each other, you know, you might want to do that. You know, we support each other over here. That's what we do on this side of YouTube. She's not here right now. I don't know if she's coming, but I'd like to shout out a very good friend of ours, Miss Michonne Denise, Messy Michonne, all of those names. You know who I'm talking about. You know, she helped me get where I am, just like all of you. A little bit more her than you, but I'm equally appreciative. And if she sees this later, she comes through, let her know that, you know, salute to her and everything she does. So really quick before I go on to the video portion, I'm just going to quickly highlight the channels that I did put in the chat so all y'all can see it for a couple seconds. You know, like I said, I'm new at this, so give me some time. Second Amethyst, C.K.C. She's doing well, pretty, by the way. Tapping into that bilingual market, I give her credit. Mr. Ross's Realities with the poems and the insightful words. Give him a try also. Thank you, Mr. JVWR, telling me that music is okay. I won't turn it up. I'll leave it the way it is. Let's see. Speaking of the devil, that's JBWR's channel right there. If I'm low, if I'm talking low, if you need me to speak up, let me know. Like I said, I'm watching the comments. I'm watching the chat room to let me know how well it's going. All right. So now that I got that out the way, church girl, I'm not sure if I got your name in the list, although I should. If I can find it really quick, I'm gonna throw your channel up in the comments also. So bear with me. I'm scrolling through my list of several names. And as soon as I get a chance, I'll throw you up there. Let's see. If I share my screen, you'll see what I'm talking about. But that's not time for that yet. Unfortunately, I don't have your channel. If you throw the channel up in the chat room, I'll copy it and I'll throw it up on the screen. Ex-church girl, all right? Yeah. Michonne Denise is the go to reacting to nonsense. Yeah, that's true. 100%. Oh, JBWR said he's learning Spanish thanks to C.K.C. So your effect is spreading. It's spreading. Let me see. All right. So back to what I was saying. I started doing videos And I was hoping that other people would see the value in what I'm doing. It took me a while to catch an audience. I basically had to be patient, as you all know. If y'all are creators like myself, it takes a while for things to catch on. It's all about how consistent you are with the material, as far as I know. So I tried to establish a specific time frame where I would come on a certain time of the week, so that way people can schedule their day or their activity around it, and also so that we wouldn't step on each other's broadcast times. My videos don't take up much time, so I need as much attention as paid as possible. As a matter of fact, I know a lot of people won't get it. Most people won't understand it unless they sit there and actually watch. I kind of relied on the fan bases of the people that I watch to kind of carry over into here, and it works a little bit. It does, and it doesn't. Um, that's one way that y'all can do it if you ever decide to, you know, continue it further with expanding the fan base that you accumulate. The people that you follow, but you already know that. You kind of get onto the train and you ride the path for a while, and then after a while, you see the fruition to it. So this is all a work in progress, as you know. Thank you for that. Sec Amethyst, that's Michonne Denise's channel. If you wouldn't mind, actually, since I'm talking, let me not ask you when I could do for myself. This is her second channel, Messy Michonne. So anyone that subscribed to me, it would be good to subscribe to her. The reason why I'm subscribed to her and why we get along so much is because she makes me laugh and I make her laugh. So it's a good partnership there. Anyway, enough of me running my mouth. Like I said, I'm not going to be here all day. I appreciate all of you being here. I hope the chat room gets full. Thank you for saying congrats on the 1K, JBWI. I appreciate you. I actually just did my first video over, so I'm not going to play that. It's actually already out there. But what I would like to do is take you back to the first commercial. And because I don't have it queued up immediately, I'm just going to use YouTube's resources to do it for me. So if you bear with me 1 second. It's nice to have a fast connection, right? Content. I have been shown a lot of gracious behavior by everyone here, and I am very appreciative. I do my best to reciprocate, as you already know. My name is all up and down in your comments for a reason, because I'm paying attention, and I hope that the feeling is mutual. But everything that I see from you guys that are here now, they've inspired me in some way, shape, or form. So I make it my business to go back and say, hey, I watched this, I watched that. I know how important it is to leave comments. I'm all about that. I want cats to know that the videos that they're making, they're affecting people, they're reaching people. So I'll let you know when I see it. Okay, let's see. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause the music. And we'll get into my very first video. Well, my first commercial. Let me not say first video. My first commercial that I did. Hopefully you can follow along. You'll see what I was going for. All right, let's see. Where you at? Share the screen. Entire screen. Okay. And here's the first commercial I did. So, mine is in my screen. All right. That was the first one. I made sure to put the broadcast times at the end so that y'all would know when it would come on. I try to stay to that schedule. And sometimes because of production and because of life, I can't always make that solid 6:15 deadline in the evening. Y'all see me come on late a few times. It is what it is. I do my best to be as professional as possible. Let me stop sharing for a second. Salute to Before the Billions. I appreciate you being here, Kat. Haven't seen. Well, I saw you a couple of days ago. You're everywhere. I don't always get a chance to pass through, and you know how it is. But I hope you know that I still salute you and still appreciate the shit that you do, man. So thank you on the congratulations. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been an interesting ride. We're all growing at the same time. So it's a work in progress, like I said before. Let's see. So that was my first commercial. Just a quick attempt to see if I could put out, a message and just something gentle and nice for people to see. Not really my particular sense of comedy necessarily. It was just, hey, look at this. Hey, it is what it is, right? So time goes on, and I start to make other videos, right? I started off with the tributes to Tariq Nasheed and the tributes to O'Shea Duke Jackson. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to kill you because anybody who's a fan of Umar Johnson, you're not going to like my stuff, because Tariq Nasheed at the beginning when I first started watching him, that's all he did was roast his cat. I mean, they have history. And this is an old video, but it is what it is. So without further ado, I believe this is my very first Tariq Nasheed video. So I'm going to share my screen and I'll just play a couple of minutes from it just to give you an idea. All right.
He was going around with that whole I'm a descendant of Frederick Douglass. The Frederick Douglass family had to come out and say, hey, this nigga's a fraud. He's been going around saying the family had to put out a statement. His whole thing, I'm the descendant of Frederick Douglass. I'm the descendant of all that yelling and shit. He's a preacher. I am a descendant of Frederick Douglass. All that yelling and blinking and all that old bullshit. Just because a nigga say some shit passionately, that don't mean the shit is real. I'm a descendant of Frederick Douglass. I'm a descendant of Florida Evans. I'm a descendant of Gladys Knight. I'm a descendant of Rodney McDowell.
And that was just the first one, the first one that I did. So the Norbit and Clumps videos are the ones that always get me. Oh, word. All right. So because you said that, I am going to find one of them and play them. I did two. I did two Nutty Professors and I did one I did a couple with Norbit in it, but I did one specifically with Norbit all through it. I think that was the one I dedicated to Michonne Denise, but I'll definitely play one of those before it's over. All right. Cause that's more into the advanced stages. We're going through a little time history. We're going through a path down history. All right. So that was my first Tariq Nasheed video. I liked it a lot. And actually that one got a lot of my first attention. The first time I had something go past 100, which doesn't seem like a lot to most people, but when 100 people watch your thing, it means something. So that was the first time. I'm checking the comments real quick. So again, this says shout out to my man Skeletor. Skeletor came a lot later, and actually the inspiration for using Skeletor came from a YouTube creator by the name of Replicant Fish. He's out of London, and UK brother. He's cool. Not everything he makes is funny, but when he makes me laugh, oh man! And he's throw Skeletor in there very sparingly, very small, just and stuff, just like a woman and stuff like that, but not a lot, not the extent that I do it. Everything that I've seen from someone else do, I go to the extreme. I go overboard, because I don't care. It's making me laugh. So hopefully y'all see the same. So yeah, shout out to Skeletor. We can't see the. Oh, you can't see the video. All right. Switch your screens. Okay. Let me see something. All right. So we're gonna do a quick test to make sure that I'm doing it right. I'm gonna play one of my own joints to see if it's working correctly. Sorry about that. I'm glad you told me though. I didn't want to keep doing this like an idiot. I won't repeat the ones I've already done. It's okay. Let me just find what was next on my list. Thank you for telling me that, by the way. I had no idea. All right. So if we go further down the timeline, I kind of considered what I do a little differently. Actually, O'Shea with his craziness, his editor started putting in funny moments into his video, and that's where I got the idea to do it to mine. I started off slowly, because I really only had one instance where I wanted to inject something into the video. But as I got more comfortable, I started to do it more. So hopefully this time it's going to work. Let's see. Go to the YouTube link. Stop it right there. You showed the video, just clicked on something that made it go away. Okay. I got you. All right. So this is an O'Shea Duke Jackson video. And again, I won't play the whole thing, even though it's only 6 minutes long. I just want to get to where I started doing things to it, And like I said, I won't go through the whole thing. So once again, let me share the screen. All right. And this is volume 14. Volume 14 of the O'Shea series, all right? So.
Michelle, city girls are trash, man. I'm sorry. You know where I'm going with this? Bum! They're a bum! Bums! You bum! JT, Young Miami, young bums. They're a bum! They're awful, terrible. And nobody likes it. Stop the show again. Angela Yee is a bum! You bum! How is she even in the black sector? Angela Yee's terrible. Angela Yee is awful. Like the Breakfast Club, there are bums. They're a bum.
All right.
Angela Yee's awful. She's not even that good. Boy, good. Good and terrible. But these chicks obviously feel that they need to have access to your wallet. You bum. While they spend their money on whatever they want to spend it on. That's the problem that I have. What's up? I need a bag. What's up? I need a car. What's up? I need a rent. What's up? You need to get the F out my face. What's up? You ready to take your ass home? What's up? Blocked. That's what's up. Oh my God. I cannot stand you black men. All of you black men are cheating. All you black men are hating on me. All you black men are this. I'm going to go date a girl. I'm going to go date a white man. I'm going to go date a stuffed animal.
All right. So there's the theme that you've heard so many times if you watch this. I could go into where that came from, but that's another story. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Appreciate it. Let me see. It says, damn C.K.C. This is like VIP Studio X. Appreciate you. Let me stop doing this crazy, dazzling craziness. Stop sharing real quick. Yeah. Bum. Yeah. Angela Yee 54. Salute to you, Project Leroy. Thank you for coming through, man. I appreciate you being here, man. Thank you. I'm glad you showed up. I wasn't expecting a lot of people, but the fact that y'all are here, I'm good. I don't care about anybody. Y'all came through the core. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? It's if 2 people showed up, I'll still be doing the presentation. You know how it is. No video footage gets unused. Everything gets recycled, rechopped, and put back through the system. But I'm not telling you nothing that you don't already know. Thank you for coming through, man. Appreciate that. Let's see. Used to have a crush on Angela Yee. Shame on you. She's annoying. Thank you, Sec Amethyst, for the Cash App shout out. Yeah, it is scrolling on the screen and it's also in the chat. So if you wouldn't mind showing your boy some love. It's 1 year on YouTube, 1 year hopefully making you laugh and bringing some sunshine into your life. You know what I'm saying? Now, so that was an O'Shea video, right? I have Urban X videos also. Urban X TV with Black Dot. They played a vital part in also helping me come to the conclusion that I would like to use their material also. So actually, Urban X, now that somebody reminded me, Urban X, they also sell clothing, and I went and purchased some wares from them. So to give them a little love, this is the shirt that I got from them. One of my favorite shirts. I wore it so much it's almost cracking, but I love this shit. I really do. Shout out to Urban X TV. And I actually communicated with them and let them know that I was doing this, and they thought it was they thought that was very flattering of me to do so. So I'm glad I got their permission, and I went rolling with it. And I kept asking them every so often, "Did you watch it? Did you watch it? Did you watch?" It's like I needed to stop being an annoying child and let them roll. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. But stop it, like Michael Jordan. But oh, thank you, Brandon. Appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh man. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Shout out to Brandon L. Jet. You know what I'm saying? The brother from the West Coast. Appreciate that. Man, I really appreciate that. That's so cool. That is so cool, man. Who's your crush now? Process realities. Yeah, there's love in the building. I'm all for the love. What made you start this type of channel? Well, for me to get personal now, but anyway, we all have our lives to lead. We all have crosses to bear. And, my crosses became heavy and it made me depressed. And I dealt with that for years, man, more than 6-7 years. And I finally started to climb out of it. This was 2012, maybe. And if anyone has ever been in depression, they know they treat it like alcoholism, right? Because no one ever is really not an alcoholic anymore, according to what I heard, because I don't do that. But a recovering alcoholic is somebody who is always aware of the effect that glass or that bottle will have on their life. So they have to constantly be aware to not touch it, because if they do, they'll slide back into the behavior that they had that led them down that path. Well, depression is similar. It's a slippery slope. For me, it was looking for the answer to a question and keep asking it over and over without getting the answer that I wanted. And that kind of loop can, get to you. It can kind of drive you nuts. It'll keep you in a place that you don't want to be. So the short answer is, while I was dealing with that, the entertainment, the art, the music, the things that I was absorbing, the things that kept me motivated, the things that made me happy, the things that made me smile, those are what I focused on. My therapist told me that. And it helped me a lot. So much so that I kind of partitioned parts of my day so that I can laugh, so that I can smile, so that I can enjoy a video game or some music or whatever. I would make sure and set aside a certain point every day where I knew that I would be happier, that I knew that I wouldn't be focused on that stupid question, feeling miserable. So knowing that what I watched did that for me, I was wondering if anybody else had the same effect. And I used to watch this show called G4, the channel G4, and watched, X Play and Attack of the Show, and just offbeat stuff that made me laugh. So flash forward a few years, and I'm watching, O'Shea Duke Jackson. I'm watching Urban X. I'm watching Tariq Nasheed. I'm watching Lead Attorney. Shout out to the Lead Attorney. And all of these people are kind of telling me the same thing in their own little way, not personally, but it's what I'm getting from them. So when I said that I'm going to do a channel, I wanted to make it useful. I wanted to make sure that what I'm doing has an effect on people, a positive effect, not to exclude or dismiss people's ideologies or religions or whatever. I ain't about that. I'm about what's funny. Since I was a kid, I was always interested in what was funny. I watched dozens of stand-up comics. I think it was fourth grade. A friend of mine gave me a Bill Cosby album for my birthday. Bill Cosby himself. But what he knew and my parents didn't know is that my brother bought Eddie Murphy Delirious album, and I used to play that shit every night. I played it so much that I memorized all the routines, and I go to school and make people laugh with this shit. So I was always interested in making people laugh. And I knew that if I could brighten someone's day like that, then it might prove a valuable resource to people who could use it. So anytime you want to laugh or you just want to forget, if you're in a bad mood, if you feel, just pissed off and you want to laugh, you want something to laugh at, you just want to put something on and forget about stuff and just feel better. Or you're in a bad mood and you don't want to take it out on somebody. You could always click on my stuff. You can pick any of those playlists or pick any video and hopefully it'll put a smile on your face. And ex-church girl, that is the reason why I started my channel, and that's the reason why I do it the way I do. So I hope I didn't take too long explaining that. Let's check out the chat real quick. Selma Haywood is here. Wow. Thank you for coming through, woman. I appreciate that. She's a newer member to the culture family, but I don't care. All members are welcome. And I thank you for being here. Thank you so much, man. Wow, I'm just surprised that you would show up, but I'm very happy that you're here. Let's see. Yes, please hit the like button if you would. Please try to share. Looks like everybody else says. I have no idea if asking that actually works. But you know what? I'm gonna say this. If you don't think it's funny, if you don't find a value, don't share it. Do me a favor. When it proves such, do it. If you laugh, go ahead. If you feel good about it, yeah. But if it don't bother. Yeah, if you did it anyway, it would help. And I don't want to sound arrogant, but I want to attach value to what I'm doing. So if I don't see it moving, that means that I didn't do my job and I got to work hard. So please, if you're laughing, yeah, share it. Yeah, like it. If it don't bother. I'm using y'all as a litmus test to let me know what works and what doesn't. All right. So please, if it don't work, actually, if it doesn't make you laugh, give me a thumbs down. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, all of it helps, even negative stuff. So yeah, please, 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 please. Let me know how you feel. And you are very welcome. Let's see. Salute to you, Kat. Yes, you did make it. Yay. Oh man. Yes. This is one of the funniest channels. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Thank you so much for saying that. Not everybody feels that way, but I hope that more people will feel the same way as you. So thank you for saying that it's one of the funniest channels on YouTube. I really appreciate that. That was the goal, actually. I like the fact it doesn't beef and bring a lot of laughter in old cartoons and movies that we need in these times. Classic movies and TV shows that we all grew up on. Yeah, man, it's all about nostalgia. It's all about nostalgia. You go through your whole life and you watch TV shows, you watch movies, well, me anyway, I absorb all of that stuff, especially you grow up around your friends and you have a favorite movie or a favorite TV show and it's an expression or something that you saw and then you start repeating it back and forth to each other. It becomes part of the dialogue that you and your people have. And I've experienced that several times with a lot of different stuff. So when you see these clips come out and there's certain phrases that I use over and over, just because I think they're funny. And I've been hearing them for a good part of my life. So why not inject it? Why not let everybody else hear it? You know what I'm saying? Yes, the Cash App is Culture Kind. That play text was on point. And that's coming too, JBWR. Don't worry. I'm bringing it. All right. Love your channel the last week. I was watching. I'm sorry. Absolutely love your channel. My last week of work, I was watching and laughing. I had such a rotten day and you made it worthwhile. Thank you so much. That's what I love to hear. I'm glad I could do it. I'm doing my job and I respect you for saying so. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You got to throw in some John Witherspoon clips. I got you. I'm going to do that. Thank you. Oh man, this is so beautiful to be a part of a supportive community. I agree. Second with this, I do agree with that statement. Yeah, I like how when we enter the chat rooms, everything is cool. Nobody's beefing with each other. There's none of that crazy stupidity. You know, none of that foolishness. You know, that's why I moderate with channels, and I'm actually kind of happy to do it to a certain degree for people who I really rock with like that. You know what I'm saying? The ones who I feel the connection with, are the ones who I think are doing good work that I can identify with. I'll jump up in the channel, I'll moderate for them, and I try to keep them out of trouble. You know, it's beautiful to see how people interact with each other. Peace, brother. Peace, sister. That's how we should do it. That's how we should be speaking to each other. Even if nobody does it anywhere else, that's how I like to be over here. So I do agree with you, second with this. Love your videos because some of the content you present is stuff I missed because I was not living in the U.S. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I do my best to only pick stuff that people would enjoy. I mean, after a while, to be completely honest, the way I do it, I can actually use stuff that isn't funny and try to make it funny. It might work, but I rather deal with stuff that I laugh at already. Because I can just take a speech. Joe Biden can be, saying his stuff, and I can throw stuff in between his stuff. And it's not funny necessarily when he's talking. I can try to make it funny, but like I said, I'd rather just start with it being funny after all. So. I do my best to choose what's funny, and that includes old movies, old TV shows, everything, anything I could find. Old commercials, which we're going to get to in a second. Let's see. Do I have a New York accent? Yes, I do. I grew up in the Bronx, New York. I was there for a good part of my life, since I was born. Bronx, Northeast Bronx, as a matter of fact. Shout out to my boy Solo, DJ Solo. He's the cat who produced the music that you heard in the beginning. He's the name that you see scrolling across the screen a lot of times in some of the shorter videos I have. DJ Solo is a dynamite producer and a DJ from back in the day. I used to carry records and speakers for him. He used to do parties and stuff like that, man. That's my brother. He's actually going through kind of a rough time. He has a death in the family. I'm not going to go into detail, but he's dealing with that right now. But yeah, I am from New York. I told Kev this a while back. I was laughing at work one day. My boss got mad. I remember when you said that. He started watching his videos and he subscribed. I got a bonus. I split it 50-50 when he gets super chat. No doubt. And he's going to see this too. So Brandon's boss, salute to you for subscribing. I'll do my best to keep you laughing. Please don't give my man too much of a hard time, all right? He's trying to make money just like you are. Salute to you, Brandon. Ski. The vampire in Brooklyn clip, flip-flopping. Yeah, I like that one too. Oh, man. What keeps you sane? I know it's a broad question, but what is the one thing that makes it all worthwhile? I think what keeps me sane is knowing what I like, knowing what brings me joy and what I like to see. And that goes for entertainment, it goes for music, it goes for people. And the right type of people around you can keep you going in the right direction. Things is always stressful. As long as you're alive, something is going to bother you. But what me and Ebony say to each other every day is it's not the problems, it's how you handle them, because we're all going to have problems. I apologize if the camera is moving because I keep moving my legs. But yeah, there's always going to be problems no matter what, with your children, with your job, with your partner, with your landlord, with your banker, whoever. It's always going to be a problem. Problems are always going to be there as long as you're alive. But it's not the problems. It's not who has the worst problems. It's who handles it the best. So what keeps me sane is knowing that nothing lasts forever when it comes to issues that I deal with. And the worst things that happen is only a moment. And you can look at it any way you want. To me, life is all about perspective. It's all on how you look at it. Someone going to work might make your child cry, but it'll make your partner happy because you're coming home with some damn money. Someone getting arrested would make their mother sad, but if they was terrorizing the block, everybody else is happy. So it's all about how you look at it. It's all perspective. And I try to keep that in mind. And I know that bad things don't last forever, but I got my wife, you know, I got my health for the most part, and I got a sense of humor. So that's what keeps me sane. Hope I didn't take too long to answer that. yeah, I'm in New York. Genevieve Harris, thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. I have a wonderful laugh, though. I'm glad you think so. My wife thinks so also. Some people think it's an evil laugh, you know, like I should be the villain in a movie or something. You know, I can do that too, but it's just natural. You know, all of that. I can do that. And sometimes I do just to piss people off. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you for saying so, ex-church girl. I appreciate that. And laughter is good medicine. I'm glad you said that. That was actually part of the original ad campaign, and I think it's still at the top of the banner on my channel. It is the best medicine. You know, if you can laugh through something, more than likely you can make it through something. I believe that 100%. Thank you for reminding me. Appreciate that. She's a lurker. Well, if you are a lurker, Genevieve Harris, please consider subscribing to the channel so you can get everything that comes out. Everything I put out is meant to make you laugh. I'm supposed to be funny now, and I'm not, so I apologize. So I'm going to stop paying attention to y'all for a second, because who the hell are you? And I'm going to play the second commercial that I made, the one that's more prominent, the one that's playing right now. So if you will bear with me 1 second, we'll get on with it. What exactly is C.K.C. Entertainment?
None of your damn business.
It's a clip show for funny podcasts.
What are you talking about?
Excuse me for being silly. I know I didn't share the screen. I'm here trying to act like I know what I'm doing. Forgive me. Share. Now, like I was saying before, what exactly is C.K.C. Entertainment?
None of your damn business.
It's a clip show for funny podcasts.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. None of your goddamn.
Stop it.
The channel was created to give everyone something to laugh at on a daily basis.
And that, my friends, is called integrity.
It's safe to say that we accomplished our goal.
Oh, dance now with your big ass.
Who do you think you are?
You ain't nobody.
Oh, yeah.
Now we need to tell everyone about it.
You really think I'll be listening to you? I ain't listening to you.
The more you laugh, the better you feel.
Told you. I told you. I told you.
You ain't tell me shit.
It might even save your life.
He's full of shit.
Subscribe to the channel, and if a video made you laugh, share it with your family and friends.
You better get the fuck on out of my house, nigga.
All right. So that's the newer commercial that I put out. Stop it, get some help. Yeah. I'm a subscriber. I see you. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, Genevieve Harris. I just didn't recognize your name. You know, I apologize. Don't mean to treat you like a stranger, but yet aren't we all strangers? Anyway, thank you for, you know, I'm seeing that y'all are digging that. I appreciate it. Yeah. I tried to do something a little quick and easy. I was trying to keep it down to 60 seconds as like a, you know, just a short advert so people wouldn't, you know, people would get a good idea what I was trying to do. Unfortunately, I didn't get the aspect ratio right, so it didn't go out on the phones like I wanted it to. You understand what I'm saying? When it shows up in that 2:3 ratio, I'm getting too technical. Anyway, that's not important. Next, I would like to do a commercial parody that I've been conceiving of. Every so often, I would see a commercial and I would hear something. I'm like, that don't sound right. That don't look right. How can I make that funnier? Right? How? Indeed, how? Well, this is one way. Where you at?
How do you handle a hungry man? The manhandlers.
He's working up an appetite a manhandler can handle. Looks like my boy's grown up. He's ready for Campbell's Manhandlers, like split pea with ham and bacon, a thick, delicious soup laced with ham and bacon, a man-sized part of a man's meal.
The manhandlers.
The Manhandlers. Good.
Hot soup, motherfucker!
Soup is good.
All right, y'all get the idea. All right, so oh Jesus, let me see something. Oh, exit full screen. Remove. All right, sorry about that. I'm still getting used to the controls. You gotta forgive me. What's this? That's not it. All right. Now you know through my videos I like to put in, every so often I'll sneak in a little dance, little music, a little music breakdown, a little just to take your mind off of things. And anytime I hear music, I gotta play it. If someone mentions a song of an artist, I gotta play a clip from it. You know how I do. So I always like to inject some music into the comedy along with everything else. So knowing that, I had to, add music to everything I'm doing as far as original productions. So without further ado, I'm going to jump ahead in time a little bit. All right. And I'm going to show you something that I conceived of when I saw both of these videos against each other. However, I can't take credit for the whole thing because you see, it was my lovely wife who gave me the idea to blend them together. What am I talking about?
And I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
At this point, we briefly pause the interview to give Kelly a moment.
Y'all got me with this. Y'all got me with this. Y'all got me with this. Y'all got me. Y'all gotta kill me. This is for my baby. This is for my baby. This is for my baby. This is for my. Oh, got me with this. This is for my baby. Got me with this. This is for my baby. Got me with this. This is for my. Oh, got me. Y'all gotta kill me. This is for my baby. Got me with this. This is for my baby. Got me with this. This is for my baby. Got me with this. What more do you want from me? Got me with me, man. What more do you want from me? Gotta kill me. Gotta kill me. Y'all gonna believe.
Yeah, you get the idea, right? Let's see. So, yeah, there's little things that I had in mind. It was her idea to mix the two together, and for some reason it worked. She's actually a musician, so she has that ear, kind of like I do. So she got that talent to hear certain beats. She got that. She's an okay. My wife Ebony is an artist. Her name is is it Ebony Naturally on YouTube? Ebony Naturally on YouTube. I'm sorry, I should have said something. Ebony Naturally is her channel. She's an artist. She only has like one video on her channel. It's her and her friend. Her friend is off camera, but she's actually singing a rendition of On and On by Erykah Badu, and she's playing a little bongo while she's singing it. So she's playing the bongo, she's singing the song, and her friend that's holding the camera is singing backup. It's a nice little clip. It's still up there on her channel, Ebony Naturally. So if you want, you can go take a look at that. I apologize for not advertising it. Oh, also, since I'm giving her credit. This design, she created. She painted this. When I saw it, I knew I had to use it. So I asked her for it. She said, yeah. And, I've been rocking with it ever since. Oh, okay. She's legally blind. She can see, but she can't see. She's partially sighted. But she loves art so much that she finds a way to still create images like this. It's very impressive. Very impressive. I owe this woman a lot. Me and her have been through some stuff together. I won't go into detail. But yeah, she's an artist. She's skilled. If you want, go ahead and take a look at her stuff. She's Ebony Naturally on YouTube. So when you get a chance, take a look. Sorry for not saying that earlier, all right? Yeah, excuse me. What I'll do is I'll encourage her to post more of her work on on the channel and give you guys actually, I had ideas for her to do stuff on her own. We haven't implemented it yet, but and I'm not going to give it away. I'll let y'all see it. But when it comes out, you'll be the first to know. All right, just stay subscribed and you'll get it. Okay, so I'm gonna just look at you, Gail at night. Thank you for coming through, Miss Gail. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. The moderator of all moderators, the one that shows them how to do it. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to be like her, and then I figured out that I needed to sleep, so I stopped trying to be like her. I started being like myself. I told her many times, the amount of chat rooms that she's in, she will make a stalker give up. I mean, damn. Anyway, so shout out to Gail. Oh man, I appreciate all of y'all being here. I don't know if y'all are still here, but if you are, salute to you. It is now 8:53, so we're 7 minutes away from the first hour that I've done. I ain't gonna let you think that I forgot everything I said. Here is another commercial that I did, and the inspiration from this was, I guess, the advertising campaign for this laundry soap commercial thought it would be a nice advertising gimmick to put horror movie music to splashes that people get stained on their clothes, right? It's like a dent, like some, And when I saw it, I always thought, like, why they doing that, man? You know what? It should be some horror scenes to it. It really should. If you want to play that music, we can put that video to
Here's the bad news. Not only are these stains tough, they're set in hard. Here's the good news. A new Ultra Era, now with advanced stain cutter proteins. On this set-in stain, even these famous pre-treaters can't cut it with a machine wash. But watch new Ultra Era cut through with just a spray of water. When they're set in, it's new Ultra Era, the power tool for stains.
All right, so you get the idea. Every time I see something and I get inspired, I kind of act on it. That goes for music and everything. Now let me go out of order. You need that. I don't even know if they still make Era. I haven't bought liquid soap in so long. I don't even know if the damn thing exists anymore. Watch the scent of Jason. Oh Jesus, yeah, I know, right? So yeah, that was another inspiration that I had. Let me see. Like I said, I'm gonna go out of order real quick, and I'm gonna show you something else before I forget. Before I go any further, Mr. JBWR asked for, I think it was him, right? That asked for the Norbit Nutty. No, that was Brandon. The Norbit Nutty Professor stuff. So allow me to dig into the archives. And since we saw the one that I did for Michonne, the first one, which is the Norbit one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a piece of the Nutty Professor joint. And if y'all have another video that y'all want me to highlight since you're here, I'll be glad to throw it in there. I would play the whole thing, but like I said, I'm respectful of your time. And I don't want you guys to just, be sitting there languishing. Why are we still here? I need to leave. Let me dip out without saying nothing. I know how it goes. I know how it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in that category. So allow me to play a piece of this Nutty Professor video, if you wouldn't mind. So let me share my screen. All right. Hopefully everybody can see that.
Professor Cope, it's been more than a pleasure meeting.
She belongs to the street.
The pleasure was all mine, Miss Purdy.
And
that, my friends, is called integrity.
hope to see you around.
What are you talking about?
She belongs to the street.
Bang, 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 bang. Well, you can't miss me.
Shut your mouth and your fat ass, boy.
Okay, have a good day.
You do the same.
I'm a holiday, bitch. Don't you hear me?
Miss Purdy.
Who do you think you are?
Miss Purdy.
Oh, yeah.
She belongs to the street.
So that's fine. She's fine. Next minute. So how did you know that you like big ass women like me? I mean, who asked some stupid ass shit like No! No! Stop it. I mean, who do you think you are? Oh, yeah. You know what? Let's go to the next profile. Next up, we got Bella. Bella in the building. What's up, Bella, baby? How you doing? She's 24. Intention wants a relationship professor, social media analyst. What? Is that a career?
I don't know.
So she analyzes stuff on social media.
And so do I.
Okay, cool. No problem, man. She says she's a BBW. She's looking for a long-term relationship.
A lot of people say it, though.
And she says, a man who can be my peace. I want a man who can be my peace.
And so do
No!
Stop it.
All right. Let's go ahead on and look at what she's looking for. All right. About me. Sad music. I'm trying to build bank and bullshit with my bank.
God damn.
I make my own coins. I got my own place. I got my own car. She got her own house. She got her own car. Y'all heard that before, right?
Do you know what that means?
INDEPENDT. Do you know what that means? Don't you know what that means? She got her own house. She got her own car. She got her own house. She got her own car. I got my own car. Own place. Own car. Uh-oh. I have a 3-year-old son.
All right. You get the idea, right? Hopefully y'all seen this before. This is just like a quick commemoration of the stuff that I've done. You know, just a quick overview. So let me just check the chat real quick. C.K.C. is that way we can email you clips of videos. Yeah. Project Leroy. Yeah, if you want to just I have my email, which is kevinmckelvey@gmail.com. If you go to the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, and you go to the About section, you can get into the email right there. In case people always say in the back channel. No one ever actually describes. So go to my YouTube channel and go to the About section, and you can go and send me stuff through my email right there. You know, I would say the name over and over again, but you may not spell it correctly, so it's better for you to see it written out. So Project Leroy, oops, I keep knocking this goddamn mic. Project Leroy, that's what it is. All right. Let's see. Thank you for the Cash App shout out. I appreciate y'all. Again, thank you for being here. So I got the Norbit joint. John Witherspoon. Oh, shoot. Don't let me forget of something I did recently. Since somebody did, I think it was Amethyst that said something about John Witherspoon. You know what we can do? We can hit the peoples off with my tribute to John Witherspoon. You know. 'Cause John is the man, and we're going to salute him for making our lives better, giving us so much joy with his favorite, from what I understand, his favorite line, his favorite go-to joke in most of his movies. I think he did this in Friday, next Friday, Friday after next, Boomerang, Vampire in Brooklyn. I mean, he's done this. He got T-shirts and mugs and all that with this expression. So this is my quick dedication to Mr. John Witherspoon. Let me share the screen real quick.
Hey, skate.
God rest John Witherspoon. Salute to the brother. All the laughs that he provided us over the years. ski. Goddamn right. Okay, so. Whoa, excuse me. Wow, thank you. Thank you, Miss Sophia. Oh man, I appreciate it. Thank you, church girl. Really. I don't know what to say, but thanks. I appreciate that. Thank you for being here. Appreciate your presence. Appreciate your support. Appreciate your money. Give me some money. I just need some money. We'll move right now. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna stop wigging you out with this interdimensional screenshot. Let's see. Did I do this one? Or did I do that? I need to take these bitches off. That's all I need to do. Remove. Which one is this? Yeah, we did that. Thank you. We did that. The same thing. Thank you. Fuck out of here. So it's a little scattered as far as my presentation, but if we can get back to the timeline for a second. The inserts that I put into the videos, they became more apparent, and I got more comfortable and got more crazy and just kept doing it more and more to the extreme, even if it made no sense to anyone except for me, you know, because sometimes you got to go there. You know, you have to take chances. You got to keep expanding, keep trying different things. So the longer I did it, the more videos I affected, the more I started to put out. I also started putting out shorts of my favorite sitcom moments. When I was growing up, I used to watch The Jeffersons. I used to watch Give Me a Break, Sanford and Son, Different Strokes. Jesus. What else? Good Times, of course. And a bunch of others when I was younger, whether they were on TV or in syndication. And I knew that they were funny back then because I used to watch it all the time, but I didn't know how funny they were until I started watching them recently. And I started to capture moments, the funniest moments from any episode that actually would make me laugh out loud. And that's where I got the idea to put up the shorts for the sitcoms. And if you would like a quick example of what I'm talking about, I'll show you one right now, and then I'll get back to the question that Brandon asked me. Let's see. I can pick anyone at random because I don't care. And they're all supposed to be funny. So let me pick one that I don't think anyone has saw that much. And we can check that one out now. I hope there's no echo, by the way, when I play this stuff. I'm hoping it's coming through loud and clear. Like I said, it's the first time I'm doing it. You got to forgive me if it sounds a little janky. Struggle streaming at its finest, right? Let's see. Scroll, share.
Say, is that what you want to wear when you go on your trip around the world? Yeah, Bob, it's a peacoat. Yeah? Did you know that when you bought it?
You get the idea, right? Thank you, Miss Gail. Thank you, Miss Gail. I just saw that. Thank you, Miss Gail. I appreciate that. Shout out to Miss Gail at night for coming through and blessing your peoples. You are a special kind of person. And like I said, I learned a lot from just observing how you behave. So I appreciate your time. Thank you for coming through. Conscious Moron, what's happening, Kat? Thank you for coming through. Thank you. And yes, please get the likes up if you wouldn't mind. Thank you for being so kind to give your boys some time. We're all here just chilling, trying to get a laugh, trying to get some understanding, celebrating the fact that I've been on here for a year and I met all of you. So thank you. Thank you for coming through, man. Appreciate that. Now, Brandon had a question. Where was it? Okay. What editing software do you use, and how long on average does it take you to do a full compilation? All right, I get that question a lot. As far as how long it takes from conception to completion, uninterrupted, about 12 hours for one of those Tariq Nasheed or Urban X or O'Shea videos. Those take roughly about 12 hours. The commercials I can do quickly, but yeah, 12 hours. And I'm talking about finding what's funny, isolating that, right? Finding what goes with it to insert the clips, then finding a movie, finding the funny in that, cutting that up, and then putting those cuts into the video and adding clips to that. So all of that, and then putting it all together in a way that seems cohesive, adding my voice, burning it off, putting it on YouTube. Roughly 12 hours if everything goes right. If everything goes right. So yeah, it takes a minute. But thankfully and fortunately, I like doing it. So yeah, that's how long it takes for me to do it. Oh, and the software that I use is called Video Pad Editor. NCH software, I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, from NCH software, Video Pad Editor. That's the software that I use. So thank you for the question. Let's see. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you. Editing is seamless. I thank you for saying that, man. I try to make it that way. And I don't know if you can identify when you put something together and you start watching it. Once it's out in the world, all you can do is see the mistakes in it. You know what I'm saying? You can say, "Oh, that should have been shorter. This should have been longer. This one, oh, I should have put this." It's like it's that game you play when you create stuff. You always see the mistakes in it after the fact. Let me stop sharing this dimensional porthole here. Get that off the screen. I hope y'all don't hear that. I hope y'all don't hear that. There's my neighbors have a. Never mind. I hope y'all don't hear that. It's not your business. Let's see. Some question for you. Amethyst says she loves the editing process. Yeah, me and you have that in common. Yeah, you know. I use basic editing software right now called Movie Make. It's an older version that's not available. Oh, I respect you, no doubt. Sometimes older software works better than the new ones, and it's good to keep the old ones on file just in case, because when they upgrade and they try to update your software, especially something that you use on a regular basis, sometimes it doesn't work as well. They move things around and it might break your shit. So yeah, I agree. You know, if you find a software that you're comfortable with, you should stick with it and try and keep it going as long as possible, unless you outgrow it and then you find something else or a different way to do it. But yeah, definitely. I approve of using older software to get what you need out of it. Definitely. And thank you very much, Gail. I appreciate it. I didn't even know you watched anything that I made, Gail. I'll tell you the truth. Not to say that I don't believe you, but when you see names in the comments over and over, you kind of, notice, and never mind. I ain't gonna say it. All right. Let me see. I hope I didn't miss anybody with the shout outs. I hope I got to everybody. Okay, so I did the bang bang. Get that out of here. I did Nutty Professor. Get that out of here. I did the shorts. Get that out of here. Let's see. There's something else. Before I get to that, there's one more thing I wanted to do. One more thing. Let's see. There's something recently that I did too. Since y'all are here with me, I want to just show you something in case you didn't see it already. I was actually thinking of a concept for a show to do, me and a couple other people. And I don't want to blab it because I don't want nobody to steal the idea. But I'll probably be contacting a couple people and see if they want to get down. It has to do with the creative process. It has to do with expectations and so on and so forth. I don't want to give too much away, but it would be interesting. The conversation would be interesting for people who's trying to do it or the ones who's curious about the process. So I'll contact y'all on another note, more than likely private, and I want to gauge how y'all think that idea is, and we'll see if we can do something together. which one was it that I liked? You know what? Let me not take over everything, because like I said, it's a collaborative process. I need to hear from you all. So if there's, Wally is here. Wale, another dude who just shows support, endless support, and I appreciate him so much. Thank you, Wally, for coming through. Wealth Talk Productions, I subscribe to both of them. Every time you come out and do something, I try to come through because more than likely you coming through to see mine. Wally be there in the morning, yo. I don't know if he got an early job or he got to get up, but when I put my shit out at 6 in the morning, he's one of the first people. And that's good, man. I'm very grateful of that. Thank you so much. When I look, I'm like, damn, he was there already. For real. That's very much appreciated. And I keep it at 6 for people like you and everyone else who gets up early and they want to see something before they get started. Again, that's the point. Have you laughing, have you thinking positively to keep going in your day. It's a nice way to begin it, in my opinion. So appreciate you, Wally, coming through. I try to support you as much as I can. I haven't done as much as you have. It pales in comparison to what you have, but we all got lives and I understand it. But thank you so much, sir. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Let's see. Let's see. I'm always the Oracle. Yeah, I would call you that too. Let me see. Email clips. Okay. Any ideas that you have, email clips, send them to me. And that is my Gmail account. And I'll see if I can work with it. I like all ideas. I like the fact that you're giving me ideas in the first place. I may not use them because some people's version of funny isn't exactly mine. And I think it would be disingenuous to put something up there that I don't believe in, because then I'll be reaching for something. It's like turning off the lights, trying to reach the light bulb. Why would you do that? You need to see it. But I'm taking your word for it that the light bulb was there in front of me. So if I don't find it funny, it's like the lights are off. So I take any suggestion I get and I weigh them considerably against what I have to do and what it would take to make it happen. Please suggest anything that you want to see. And if I can make it work, I will. So I need the suggestion. I want y'all to enjoy this as much as I'm enjoying it. So please, any suggestions y'all got, send it to the email. Sometimes I see it in the chat and I'll try to write it down. Sometimes I forget it. But if you send it to me in the email, I'll definitely get it. So please send the suggestions as much as you can. I see that already. Okay. If I miss stuff in the chat, apologies. I'm trying to keep it going. I'm trying not to keep y'all bored. I want y'all to keep engaged. Wally said, man, C.K.C., you bring me early morning entertainment. Thank you. Yo, you are very welcome. All right? Let me just say that. You're very welcome. I'm glad I'm doing my job. Appreciate all y'all for being here. Okay. I mentioned her before. She's not here right now, and that's okay. Miss Michonne Denise, with her content, her gratitude, and her overall cool sense of being. She's helped me. She's offered to do things with me. She brought me on her show. I moderate for her. She comes over here. Very cool person. And, just we see eye to eye on a few things, and that's good. But what we bring to each other and to everyone else, we find it valuable as far as humor, as far as point of view. So that's what we have in common with each other. And I'm so much indebted to her that when I believe the person's name is Rev G Makes Music, he was inspired by her show and her voice and all of the antics she goes on with, that he went ahead and created a little song with her voice. And she uses that for her opening theme. But when I seen it and I heard her playing it, I was like, okay, that's cool. She actually shouts me out in some of her videos and her streams. And when I make a video that gives her a shout out, she plays it on her stream. So when I saw that, I was so moved and grateful that she did that. I decided to do that for her. Not create a song, but just inject some dance clips to go on beat with the music that you hear, and I thought it came out okay. Of course, once I seen it, I saw all these mistakes, but that's me and my own personal hang up. So without further ado, The person's name is Rev G Makes Music and Commentary. That is his channel. I put it in the chat. He is the one responsible for the music that Michonne Denise plays sometimes, the Spiders Wake Up and Leave song. And I took that track and did what I needed to and added some clips. So without further ado,
Makeup, weave. Hey, spiders, makeup, weave. Hey, we got a new song. We got a new song. You all are the gift that keep on giving us, 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 on giving us. Hey, hey, hey.
Grandma seduction, granny seduction.
We got a new song. You all are the gift that keep on giving us. Where? Spiders, makeup, weave. Hey, spiders, makeup, weave. Hey. Weave. Hey, spiders, makeup, weave. Hey.
Hey, God damn it. Got a new song. She got a new song. Y'all are the gift that keeps on giving, I swear, right? Salute to Miss Michonne Denise. Thank you, woman. Oh my God, even the clogging dance made in the Yeah, I tried. I went looking for as many things as I could to throw in there. That one was fun. You know, everything that I do was pretty pleasurable, but that one was fun, especially when I knew how people would receive it after I was finished. You know, I tried not to do too much of anything and spread it around. But again, it was pressed for time. Most of my things happened because of the time limit that I got. If I had a week to do one video, but because of the days that go on, the responsibilities I have, and everything else, you know, with work, and there's only so much time I got. So I got to squeeze something out as quickly as I can and try to make sure that it doesn't have as many errors so I don't look bad. But yeah, that was fun. That was a fun one. Now we need the crusty, dusty musties. Yeah. I'm actually no, I'm not gonna say it. I have a bad habit of announcing stuff that I didn't do yet, so I'm not gonna do that. I'll do my best to keep things interesting. All right. Let's keep it that way. Recently I had a fight, well, not a fight, but I have an issue with YouTube and the monetization thing. So I gotta kind of restructure the way I do my videos. Not too terribly different from what I'm doing, but kind of. There's a matter of the copyright and how I can make a video my own. I spent hours, literally days, putting things together. And as far as YouTube is concerned, I don't own that. That's because of my special mark or brand, or I'm not talking over the top. There's things that you're supposed to do to make the video your own, and I'm not doing that yet. So I have to restructure the way things I'm doing. Some of the stuff that's going to come out might seem a little similar, but everything is going to be different. So you don't have to ignore it if it looks similar. I'll probably change the thumbnails and things. And like I said, some of the things you kind of recognize, but I have to reformat it in order to get paid, because monetization is the key, and it don't make sense if it's not going to work. So keep an eye out. And trust me, I will not just recycle. You know what I'm saying? It won't just be a new name put on something old. I know how cheesy that is. And because y'all are giving me time to watch this stuff, I'm going to make sure that the quality I put out kind of stays at the same or goes higher. All right. So just bear with me. Let's see. Thank you so much, Seth. She said, let me know what they're saying. I still have my communication logbook. Yeah. I'll show you the communication that me and YouTube got, and you'll see what I'm saying. Yeah, definitely. Thank you, woman. Copyright claims. That's right. YouTube be on some BS. Yeah. I mean, I kind of understand. Like, if you put something out and somebody just takes it, jacks it, don't do nothing to it, and then suddenly it's on their channel and it's not on yours. I can understand where that could be a problem. I thought everything that I did to it made it my own, but it wasn't. My final video isn't what they're talking about. It's the images that's in the video that I got from the original that I haven't done anything to it. And I thought just flipping things backwards would do it. I thought putting subtitles and flipping it backwards would do it. I thought, just different thing, but it has to have like a personal touch to it, from what I understand. So I have to like go back and do things and, change the stuff. But yeah, it's all, like I said, it's a work in progress. Lucchese said, copyright claims are awful. They now consider even paid music for copyright strikes if used more than once. Wow. So you're saying you'll pay for the music, and if you use it more than once, then wow, that's foul. I'm glad I don't pay for nothing. Anyway, we're not going to tell nobody that, though. So that is, yeah, thank you, woman. She said we'll work through it. I appreciate it, man. I owe you. Can't wait to see you soon. You know what I'm talking about, all right? I'm not going to announce it and blow your spot up, but can't wait to see you soon. So, so it's been a year. It's been a year on YouTube. I've been here for almost an hour and a half. And like I said, I'm not trying to kill you and talk your ear off. I'm not the lead attorney. I'm not going to say I'm going to do something and then I wait 2 hours to do it. No shot against him. Shout out to lead attorney. But I do things a little different. We all have lives. We all got things to do, and y'all got other things you want to watch. But I appreciate all you being here with me. I really didn't think it'd be this successful. And you might think, wow, how many people here? 10? I don't care. Y'all showed up. Y'all appreciate what I'm doing. Y'all laugh at the things that I put out. And for that, I am grateful. And I promise that I will do my best to keep making it as funny as possible. All right? I appreciate all y'all being here. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me see if I could do one more thing before y'all bounce. Everyone else been announcing it. I'm like, who told? All right, not no long stroking. Yeah, lead attorney is funny for that. She said, let's start it. Oh, man, you got jokes. Keep up the stellar work. So I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, it's part of the contract if you don't pay attention. Jesus. Yeah, I hear you. Thank you. Anthony, wow, Anthony, I didn't even know you was here. Anthony 87, thank you for coming through. If you're late, then, I guess you can catch the rebroadcast. But yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for coming through. I really do appreciate that. I salute all y'all for being here. I don't know if you're still here, but I'm very grateful. I stayed off the camera for as long as I can, right? And because like I said before, I'm more about the work. I'm more about the product that comes out as opposed to me and my face. Give a damn what I look like. Ain't got nothing to do with it because I ain't making you laugh. The stuff I'm doing is making you laugh. If putting my face on the thumbnail might make you laugh, I'd consider it. But I'm still not that. I don't have it in me to do that. You know, I might do it if I have to, honestly, but it's just, you know what I'm saying? That's a small part of it. I'm way too self-conscious to imagine myself walking through a Walmart or some shit and somebody, some people are made for that, you know. Some people can deal with it, and some people choose not to. You know, you put me where you think I go, right? Anyway, thank you for saying thank you. I'm glad I came. All right, well, you know, I know you was wondering why, and Sean, why I put the camera on? Yeah. You know, I just, you know, like I said, it's more about the work than it is for me than my face. You know, if I was single, maybe, but you know, I'm a pretty private person. We both are. And I like to keep my business in my business as opposed to public. So yeah, that's why I'm not really cammed up like that. All right. So if I can leave y'all with one thing before I bounce, I'm going to play one of my more recent videos. I actually like this one a lot, me myself. And if you stay to the end, I think you might see why. This is one of those videos where I got taken down a path, so to speak, right? I went down a long path as far as using this video to accentuate this line, using that to, and then I just went off on my own. When it gets to that part, I think you might be able to point it out. But this is the Tariq Nasheed Hollywood Hustle video. I just put this out not too long ago. I like it. I like everything I do, but this one kind of stuck out just because of how far down that path that I traveled. And when I say that, I mean, and I don't like explaining my stuff, but I'll give you a quick overview. There's a part in the movie that describes there's a part in the video that describes how Hollywood at one time only wanted Black people to play slaves, pimps, hustlers, hoes, the dregs of humanity. Only Black people to play that. That's the only roles that were out there. So while they're having this discussion in the video that you're going to watch, I'm going to cut away to examples of those types of movies that came out. So when they speak about butlers, I'm going to show a movie from a butler. When they speak about, criminals or whatever, I'll show, so basically I'm going, but when I went through that, I kind of kept going because one of the videos that I was talking about is Driving Miss Daisy, right? And I never seen the movie and I don't want to, but just from the trailer, this woman was mad disrespectful. Woo! And every time she came out of her mouth toward Morgan Freeman, I gave it to her. I may not do it in real life, but I'll do it now. God damn it. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen one more time. And I hope y'all stay to the end. Oh, cop killers here? You know what, Kat? Hold on a second. Before I do that. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you coming through, man. I don't even like saying your name. I don't even like having that come from my mouth. It makes me feel weird saying it back and forth in the chat room. Yo, that's a cat don't want no airtime. You know what I'm saying? Stay underground. I appreciate you. Bro. Thank you for being here. Oh man, hell of a name, yo. Hell of a name. All right, it's always cool that someone's name just makes you laugh. That shit is beautiful. Okay, so one more time, I'm gonna share this screen. Will I incorporate TLA clips? You know what? I actually talked to him about that on a live stream. The first time I cammed up with him, which was like 2 weeks ago. I mentioned to him while he was playing his chess game, not paying attention to me. I mentioned to him that I actually considered doing videos for him, but someone had already started doing that. And I know that he has hundreds of thousands of, people are watching. So of course, more than one of us is going to try and do that. But the person who was doing it, I think I met already in the chat room, and I didn't want to step on their toes. Not everybody can do what I do. Not everybody wants to do what I do. So rather than get into a competition with somebody, and try to outdo them, you know, there's a lot of area. There's a lot of platforms on YouTube. I can spread myself around. I don't have to just go in that way. I did consider doing it. I might still do it. I'm gonna check and see if that guy has gotten anything worth traction. Because like I said, I don't want to step on any toes. And nothing against him. I just don't want to create that type of animosity. You know, the thing is, what we do, this public thing, people are going to hate us. People are not going to watch. I saw my nephew a couple months ago, and we was talking about it because he has a channel, I have a channel, you know. And I said to him, listen, cat, none of my family watch my stuff. None of them. None. And I got a big family. So you can't take that personally. You know what I'm saying? What you make is for someone. As long as you put the effort into it and you have an idea of what your people want to see, they're going to watch it. They'll support it. And your people may not be your family. It's complete strangers. I don't know none of you. I don't know none of you. But you're all here right now, and that's good. You know, we have something in common. We like laughing. And you actually like the way that I'm helping you laugh. But my family doesn't fall into that category. And I could take that personally, but I'm not. Not everything is for everybody. It's okay. We got each other. Family's not going to watch it necessarily. But the ones that do, those are the ones that count. And all of y'all here, that's what I'm doing this for. And many others that we haven't met yet. So it's okay. You know what I'm saying? People don't watch my stuff. It's all right. I got shitted on last night. Somebody who I won't mention had a stream and he saw one of my things and he ain't like it. And I had to sit there and eat it. You know what I'm saying? I had to. It is what it is, you know? So what we do, not everyone's going to get it. And there's people out there who are just waiting to hate for the sake of hating, waiting to shit on you for the sake of shitting on you because what they said might be seen as funny. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting. I got like 2 or 3 in my comments at one point, but it is what it is. I know it's coming. So the trolls are coming. Come on, troll. You know what I'm saying? The engagement makes me grow. So yeah, downvote, negative, do all that shit. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I know it's coming. And I don't mean to step on no one's toes and make people feel bad. This is supposed to make everybody feel good. So if you watch my stuff and you get something negative from it, you brought something with you. Because I ain't bringing that negative. You know what I'm saying? The stuff I laugh at is not meant to be taken seriously. There are things throughout the clips that have meaning to it and a social commentary. But when the laughs come, that's not judgmental. It's just funny. You know, if you don't like hearing somebody saying you fat bitch, then maybe you shouldn't be. Because when those words come out, it's not for a lovely, plump person who just so happens to be the one that you're mad at. It's for someone who's angry and belligerent. It's someone who's out of order, someone who needs to get told about themselves. So yeah, they get called that. And that goes for the same for everybody else. And that's jokes. That is jokes. It's funny when someone gets called the name they should get called. And if it's offensive to you, then fast forward. But I'm not here to hurt anyone's feelings. This is stuff I grew up on. This is In the Realm by Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, Richard Pryor, Bill Cosby, all of the cats who made me laugh through my life. This is the stuff that most of them would approve of. And if you approve of that, then you should like my stuff. Let me stop campaigning, all right? My sarcasm level depends on the level of people's stupidity, so I stay away from I agree, Anthea. I agree. Shout out to you for saying that. No, you got it right there. 100% in agreement with you. Tech haters come from last month. No doubt, Kat. No doubt. All right, so it's 9:36. I did not intend this to go 2 hours. It's not going to go 2 hours. So I already have this set up. I'm going to share the screen now. This will be the last video. Please stay till the end, because I'm going to be watching it right now with y'all. So let me share the screen.
And then they said I wasn't black enough for the part. What? That don't even make no sense to me. And sometimes I think that white people don't think that light-skinned blacks can play street hood. Some people are really fucking stupid. Same thing happened to me. And I'm thinking to myself, why? I was at a casting call once, and a receptionist asked me what I was here for. None of your goddamn business. Then she asked me if I was black. Oh, you lying motherfucker. But now I'm working. I use suntan lotion.
The director said you have to meet me at my house at 12 midnight. Girl, I ain't stupid.
Don't worry. You'll get this shit.
I was there at 11:59.
What the hell? I'm an honest hoe.
Does it call you jawbone?
Now, what's honor up about?
None of your goddamn business.
It's about honor.
Growing up in the streets of Harlem, you either have to be able to shoot hoops or sell drugs.
Hey, don't do that shit.
I ain't touching that shit. We don't do this for our first name. No. We do this for our last name.
And so do I.
What you talking about? Not a damn thing.
Oh no! We don't snitch. Bullshit, Mr. Handman. Family goes to the pen, you say nothing. You never know what's gonna happen. You better get the fuck on, nigga! You know what needs to be done.
And so do I.
Have these snitches smoke one by one. Oh shit!
I thought you and home guys stick together.
Oh no!
Stop it. Get some help.
You better get the fuck on, nigga! Oh no!
Stop it.
I'm killing every snitch I see.
Lord Jesus, I don't want to die.
Down goes Fraser! War ain't about who's right. Sometimes it's about who's left. You really think I be listening to you? I ain't listening to you.
So I be saying that to him. Like, that's what I mean. A lot of times I dropped a lot of that shit on them. Trust me. That's why when I be around a room full of white people, we talk.
Yeah.
Trust me, don't think we don't. You know what I mean? And it don't be like no resistant, like a mad thing. It be like, this is my perspective.
Yeah.
And this is, because you notice there ain't no real black aliens, right? Like, you know, all the aliens they talk about, Anunnakis, tall white.
Yeah.
We're the black ones.
Bibble, come on up. What the hell is that?
Who the hell was that?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I ain't be got no money.
What? What you talking about?
Why you be gotta put a knife on me?
What? Nigga, please.
I be shot.
Wonderful.
What you talking about?
This is such a crock of shit.
This is bullshit.
Oh, the shit. Don't worry. You'll get the shit.
What? This is bullshit. You know what you're talking about?
I don't know. None of your goddamn business.
Well, let me tell you something, my brother.
What you talking about?
I don't know. None of your goddamn.
Stop it. Get some help.
This is the one he was watching too.
Like
he didn't understand it.
Like, nah, gotta be some black ones.
America, this is Bibble. Bibble is a space creature that lives very far away in a galaxy called Nebulon 5.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't try to take racism to another galaxy. What's going on? Don't tell me ain't no black aliens Mars. They made black people slaves all around the world.
You dig?
Nah, that ain't it. We ain't that. So,
Man.
you know, I have those kind of conversations. And it's not like it don't get aggressive. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
You look at it like, damn. Yeah, I've really never heard of a black alien. Like, they never all these races and they all tall and white. What's going on?
Exactly.
Or Arctic, Nordic. You know what I'm saying? Or fucking even reptilian.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, it ain't no black alien. You know what I mean? Where's the black alien? You know what I'm saying? Where is the black alien?
Exactly. There you go. Now we got my brother in the house. Let me turn the music down for my brother. We got the original, the OG, the triple OG.
Yo, what's up, OG, triple OG, OG, triple, OG? What's up?
Yes, Mr. Freeway Ricky Ross. How are you, brother?
Thank you for having me on this show.
I ran into you in Vegas.
You did. You
Yes.
saw me doing my thing.
Yeah, my man was hustling out there in Vegas. My man got a good book. I read some of the book. The book is deep. We gotta just go all the way back. For those who don't know, Ricky Ross. This is not the rapper. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm
Ross.
For the young bucks.
This is some more the white man stereotype of a black man. Yeah, brother.
Man, why are you so negative?
Hey, I ain't negative. I'm just real, my brother.
Good? Yeah, brother. Only an Uncle Tom would do this shit.
Oh, shit.
Don't worry. You'll be knee deep in the shit. They just looking for somebody to sell out. The only role they gonna let us do is a slave.
Denzel and Glory.
Shit! Butler, nothing came easy.
Morning, Miss Daisy.
You leave my flower bed alone.
What?
What the hell?
Who the fuck is this asshole?
And you know you need an ass whoop.
Fuck you, bitch. Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
Who do you think you are?
I'll kick your ass. No, I'm gonna kick your motherfucking ass. You ain't nobody.
I like that one because I didn't know it was coming.
Welcome back, Culture Family. It's C.K.C. Entertainment with some more of the best of Ism Radio. Today's topic is Hollywood Hustle, and I would like to stick around for a little bit while I talk for a second. I want to thank once again all of the names passing on the screen. These are the people who have constantly been watching my content and leaving comments behind to let me know what they thought. It's very important, and I actually believe that thanks to them and my efforts also, I have finally reached the milestone of 1,000 subscribers. I'm very happy and very excited, and I can't thank everyone enough. And speaking of milestones, November 30th will be the 1-year anniversary of me starting my channel.
Yay.
And I'm going to throw some kind of little online get-together, a little celebration. So if you have the time and you can, please stop by and say hello. I'm very gracious.
This one, almost everybody on this list is here,
for helping
which
me
is cool.
reach as far as I have. Thank you again so much for watching, and we can get back to the show.
Or some street hood or something.
America's nightmare. Young, black, and didn't give a fuck.
Don't sell out, brother. Don't be a butler.
I just love the house pictures, Miss Daisy.
I don't want you nosing through my fingers.
What?
What the hell?
Oh, shit. Woo! One more time. I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Just like a bitch.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
Who do you think you are?
Don't worry. You'll get a shit. You'll be knee deep in the shit.
You better get the fuck out of here.
Don't worry.
Come, nigga.
You going to jail?
Knee deep. Knee deep.
Tall.
I don't care.
Knee deep.
She want to be a man? I'm going to treat you like a man.
Get the fuck out of here.
This is the original Freeway Rick Ross. This is the person who Rick Ross the rapper.
I built a golf course and a car porch. Since everybody asking where your car's going.
No disrespect to Rick Ross rapper.
Cause if I'm choosing to forget it.
If you're not a boss, boy, don't get involved.
I like his flow.
We were sleeping on the floors when it used to storm. I just want to get a home for my only mom.
But he took the name. He took this brother's name.
Broke the richest fucking bitches in my favorite shoes. She thought I had a seizure, told her April Fools.
My identity, not just in the name.
Right.
You want to look like me,
Right.
you want to act like me.
Yeah.
You know, the dude is wild.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
It's,
You know?
it's like some MC Gusto.
Get your money. Get your money, though.
Yes.
You know it's true. You can't knock the hustle.
Yo, you dig?
You can't knock the hustle.
What do you think you are?
I don't know. None of your goddamn business.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
None of your goddamn business.
What kind of man are you?
Who do you think you are? Oh, yeah.
You ain't nobody.
I mean, because prison has a way of squeezing you.
Because next time I come for you, I'm going to want some cocktail.
What the hell is that?
Nigga, you gay.
You ever see the
Harry.
Or it's gonna make you tougher.
Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass.
Yeah. And what it did with Harry, it made him just become brilliant.
Did you ever have to use any violence when you were in the game? Because you weren't really known to be a violent person.
No, I wasn't. I had some fights,
Yeah.
you know, in the game, but never.
You ain't never had to pistol whip a motherfucker over a brick.
No.
In the face!
One more time. Street Fighter version. Tiger.
Perfect. Get the fuck on it up!
Oh, slave. Think about it.
I know this one was a little crazy. Not like anything that I do really makes sense, but I'm glad that you stuck to the end. I appreciate you so much. There's still more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next soon.
Jesse Wilson, you're next.
I'm a holiday, bitch. Don't you hear me?
That's me. Good luck, brother.
What the hell?
Can't believe it's you, man. Mr. Batty, how do you tell a good script?
I don't know.
None of your goddamn business.
Does your character die in the script?
No.
Then it's a good script.
A lot of people say it, though.
He ain't lying.
I read in the magazine that you don't drink or do drugs.
Tall?
You ain't nobody.
Relax, Mr. Batty, relax.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Don't say drugs around the man,
Fuck you, Jack.
and don't say coke or freebase neither, unless you got some.
Fuck you think you is, man? Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something? I don't know.
None of your goddamn.
Stop it.
You ain't nobody.
I wanna hear you sing, yeah.
Well, I appreciate all of you guys for being here, sticking around, even though I didn't want to go 2 hours. Jesus Christ. I'm just going to read some comments real quick because I ain't going to ignore you. Let's see. Dang, you got haters already. Yeah, that's fucked up. Do you imagine? Yeah, I know, right? Lucchese, that's crazy. Imagine lurking into someone else's channel just to be chaotic. What kind of life is that, right? Not mine. Wally said the criticism is the fuel, so let them do as others will see them. So yeah, that's true. That's true. They're out there. That's why moderator is important. I agree, Brandon. I agree 100%. Brandon is also supreme team moderator. You know, him, Doug, and Gail, they're kind of like a class above me. You know, maybe one day I'll get there. Maybe I won't because I got stuff to do. But I appreciate what they do. They're very needed. And I appreciate y'all. Let's see. Yes, I see the need for good mods. Yeah, definitely. Scroll down and see some other stuff. ScrewTube is selective about which channels they want to shadow ban, like the channels of pro-black content. Facts, big facts. Nobody will grow as big as they can until they kind of step out of that shadow. I'm currently trying to figure that out my damn self, but you got a point there, Cop Killer. Again with that name, Jesus Christ. Tales from the Hood, yeah. Anthea Bounce, thank you for being here, Anthea. Hopefully you see it on the replay. Robert Townsend, the Media Man at Hollywood Shuffle. Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Shout out to the Golden Lords. What's that? I don't know what that is. Oh, maybe the gang from the movie. I saw Media Man once. That's how much I liked it. When it came out once, and that was it. You know, but yeah, you know, shout out to you. That's right, Skeletor, no doubt. You ain't nobody. So got Tiger up. Yeah, man, I love that. I love that. Love that joint, you know. Oh man. Salute to the Black family. Salute to the culture family. Thank you, man. Thank you, Sec Amethyst, again for putting that out. Yo, cornbread, yeah. The golden child. Wow, Michonne is here. Oh, thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through. Yeah, you lucky. I was gonna end this shit after an hour, but I started running my mouth. You know, thank you for being here, Miss Michonne. I was hoping you'd get here. Appreciate you. You know, hard to do the show without you. Good evening to you. I finally did it, right? With my sweating ass. I'm finally on camera. You know, Jesus Christ. Hell yeah, I'd be cracking myself up. First me, then you. That's how it works, right? If I don't think it's funny, no one else will. Let's see. You guys have made this a very cool presentation, and I appreciate it. I've never been one to run my mouth like that in public, and I guess that this is what it takes. So excuse me. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for the compliment, Michonne. Yeah, I do my best to moderate. I don't move as much as say Brandon or Gail, you know, or even Doug for that matter. But you know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I can. Yeah, I like Robert Townsend too. Need some Eddie Griffin clips. You know what? My wife said something about Eddie Griffin before. Like she matter of fact, Double Take. Right, that's what it's called, Double Take. Yeah, she wants me to do that one. That one's coming up soon, so be on the lookout for that one. Oh, thank you, Amethyst. Right. Any other suggestions? I already have Double Take in the library, you know, in my brain, so I know it's coming, and I already got it, you know, on my hard drive, so it's coming, you know. But for any other clips or any other ideas, please send it to my email that's on the screen. The email is kevinmckelvey@gmail.com. So anything that you have, anything you think I might be able to do some good with, just send it to me at my email. And within a few, I don't know, I'm not going to put a date to it, but let's just say this: if you give it to me this week, more than likely within the next 2 weeks, you'll see something out of it. If I'm going to use it or not. If I'm not going to use it, then I'll probably send a message back to you and say, hey, I tried, it didn't work, blah blah blah. It goes like that sometimes. But like I said, if I don't think it's funny, then I can't really do anything with it. It's a little disingenuous like that. Need those Eddie Griffin clips. All right, Project Leroy. Be sure to spell Cash App handle correctly before sending. The account should be the same profile as this. Thank you, Gail, for making that known. Appreciate you. Always doing your job. Always moderating. You know, someone to look up to and to model behavior after. Gail at Night. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody who came through. You didn't get hit with copyright claims. I didn't. I got claims over time, right? Like every so often, I'll use too much or too little of something, or rather too much of something, and I won't cut it just right, and I'll get a claim for it. There's a lot of trial and error, and I would tell you the secret, but you know, it took me a while to figure it out. But I can tell you this: the last claim I got was 2 months ago. So every clip that I put out from then till now, no copyright claims. The problem now is to get paid off the motherfuckers, and I'm still working on that. But you know, it's a growing thing. It's a work in progress, like I said before. Thank you for the question, Michonne, and I'm glad that you're here. Thank you so much. Ebony's lurking in the background, in case you was wondering. Let's see, Eddie Griffin and Chris Rock clips. Yeah, I went through Chris Rock's whole library, damn near every movie he's been in. And I used what I could. There's still like 2 or 3 more that I haven't done yet, but it's running out. You know, it is. But I'll do what I can. I think I love it. Yeah. Oh, you like that one? I think that was the last one I did. I think I love my wife. Yeah, I liked it too. Thank you for the compliment, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. No, I don't need watch hours, Michonne. I got all my watch hours. I got all my got the 1,000 subscribers. I got all my watch hours. The problem now is the way I put stuff out. Like, for example, you see how when you throw something out, you got the border and it's on the top and the bottom, and you know your name. I don't do that. I haven't done that, and I need to, because the stuff I'm putting out, I can't really claim it as my own. According to them, that's what they said. You know, I haven't differentiated myself enough from the original material in order for it to be counted as something that I could get paid for. So between me, you, and the rest of the world, I got till like the 30th, December 30th, to submit again. Well, that's actually I have to wait till the 30th before I can submit again, and I'm gonna do it a different way this time. Hopefully it'll work. Like I said, it's a work in progress. I'm learning just like everybody else. But thank you for the question, Rashawn. I know you're late, but I'm not gonna stay on any longer. It's been 2 hours, and I actually got stuff to do. I haven't eaten anything yet, and it's almost 10 o'clock on the East Coast time. So for all y'all Weight Watchers out there, you know y'all not supposed to eat after 10:30. I'm trying to keep my weight down my damn self. But I appreciate all of y'all for being here, and this was a success. I want to say thank you to all of my moderators in the chat, like C.K.C, Amethyst, my sis, Michonne, who's also my sis, older by like a couple of, never mind, she's my sister. All right. Ebony, she said shout out to you, by the way. Thank you to Project Leroy. Thank you. Should I run down the names? Do I have to read everybody's name out here? Or do I just do it off the top of my head? Luke Casey, Brandon L. Jet, Michonne, C.K.C, Amethyst, ex-church girl, Jesus, the new ones, Cop Killer, who else? Oh, JBWR, homeboy. I think there may be one or two more. I know there was a girl or somebody who I didn't recognize, and I thought she was new, but she said she saw me in Michonne's chat all the time. Anthea was here also. Thank you to her. But where is that other person? I don't want to. Wally, of course. Thank you, Wally. Wally's a very studious and forthright dude. He's doing his own thing on his channel. Please check his shit out. Check everybody out. Everyone who's here. All of the links that I dropped earlier. Everyone really should be subscribed to each other. I know they say don't do the sub for sub thing, but if we all hanging out like this, it makes sense. It kind of makes sense in my opinion. I can't remember the last person's name, and I don't see it here, but I don't want to hold y'all up. Thank y'all all for coming through. I will be releasing more stuff soon. Friday, I'll have another short out and something else after that. I haven't decided yet, but just be on the lookout. I'll be sending my alerts. I'll be throwing up the bulletin boards. I appreciate all of you guys for sharing my stuff. I really do. Every time y'all throw a share out, it just does something to me, and I'm going to try and do the same for y'all, all right? Thank you. I'm going to go get something to eat. Good night to the Culture family. I appreciate all of y'all. Later.